This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this was not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting it to one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
That one play has split field position. First down to the opponent's 44. And then first down, they go right back to him.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. It's an out route. The catch made. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the handoff. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
First and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Back to pass. It's Moore. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And this time it's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Catch made on the out route. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down, the offense will go for it. Now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Gonna run it. It's Hill. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good round here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And this one is caught. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier tackled there. This is a matchup we have been waiting for. 2 elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. It's Moore. Aggressive call on the opening play. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Plus coverage now from the secondary. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Hit as he throws it deep. And it's caught for a huge pickup. Get down inside the 30 now.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're into that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
And the Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games and all those great backs they've had over the years.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Grab behind the line. It's Porter. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Takes the field. Late possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. The sure hands. It's McClellan. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Running out of time in the pocket. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
In the backfield, it's Graham. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
out there to start a new drive on the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. It's a deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
To the air, it's Moore. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball, but the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Now the handoff. He's running behind the right tackle.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. It's an out route. The catch made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
That's caught. It's Porter. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Finds his man. It's Porter. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone for the first half of 17. it's Jackson. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Can he make it to the marker? No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Dropping back, it's Moore. Grab down the middle, it's Hill. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run here, lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. And the Ducks come to the line in a hurry up.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Moore. Bringing pressure. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been set. Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. The clock is stopped when we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. The shotgun run call. Eludes a tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute. pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Dropping back. It's Moore. It's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They bring them down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit?
And here comes a deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking right. This one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Hill. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's hitting 4th down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
QB keeper all the way. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Man, I can't believe they're going for it on 4th down deep in their own territory like this. Usually, you might see this late in the game, but early, really risky decision, but it pays off.
field. It's Moore. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Ducks are looking to keep this drive going. First down. We're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. Incomplete, and that's shot to the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And this pass is caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Back to pass. It's Moore. On the move now. And he ran out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the one moves the ball up to the 33. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the handoff towards the right tackle. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Rogers. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
He's running out of time here. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Inside the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Direct snap to the back. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw. It's Moore. Signs a quick throw. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Now, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. At this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The Duck strategy here. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To the air. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Oh, no, traveling back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Going backwards to open up this series. Second down and 16 now. They look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Roberts. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Caught on the shovel pass. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Offense facing.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Dropping back. It's Moore. Pulls it in. It's Moore. They can't stop him. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Quarterback's got it on the option. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. He keeps it on the design run. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a 3rd stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to 4th and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board. Call your best play and go out and execute.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A big defensive score.
Chris, what a job by this defense. 4th and goal near your own goal line. The defense steps up and makes a play and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Breaks loose at the 45. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First and 10 now for the offense. To throw, it's Moore. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's reeled in. It's Moore. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Follows the pick with a